Hey, this is Digital Dave with another cryptocurrency and blockchain update. Today is April 15th, 2022. Wanted to do a Theta 4.0 white paper, which was released about a week ago. By the way, I'm reporting from beautiful Thailand, as you probably know if you follow my channel for a while or are a member of our Patreon group. You probably know darn well I live in Thailand, been here a long time, and have enjoyed just about every single day here. Some days are better than others, of course, just like life. That's the way life is. Life doesn't always work out the way you want it to work out. It doesn't always go as planned. That's why you need a plan A, B, and sometimes a plan C. So that's what you do in crypto investing too. Sometimes these crypto charts, cryptos don't move in the timeline given. You have a plan B in place or a plan C in place. I do believe Theta, this is going to be the year for Theta to really move up and blow past its all-time highs. So there's the quick price talk. I know people want to hear me talk about prices, and but I want to talk about the Theta 4.0 meta chain, which is due to be released December 1st. They're going to have a beta release 2 months prior to that. What Theta 4.0 is, it's going to implement the Theta Edge Store, and that is the Edge Store is permanent storage for digital asset NFTs, and that's images, videos, and other content. Data availability service for layer 2 scaling solutions, decentralized content delivery network, DCDN, for video, music, game patches, software updates, and more. Storage backend for general Web 3D apps, that is blogging sites, chat apps, decentralized app stores, GitHub repositories, and maybe someone's going to create their own Twitter for this on the Theta meta chain. Speaking of Twitter, as you probably know, Elon Musk is looking to buy all of Twitter, to buy all the shares, and it'd be interesting to see what happens with that. Theta Edge Store is also storage for metaverse digital assets, that is 3D models of characters and buildings in these virtual reality worlds. Storage for training data sets for AI algorithms such as autonomous driving, protein folding. I have no idea what the hell that is. Tfuel will be used for this. Tfuel will be used and burned in this Edge Store. This is why I'm really bullish on Tfuel. Someone said, hey, why are you so bullish on Tfuel? I've been bullish on it for a long time, as you probably know. But this Theta Edge Store is just going to make me even more, it's made me even more bullish on Tfuel, because it's going to be used and burned, and it's going to be rewarded for people that are staking in the elite edge nodes. Interconnected subchains, so users can create their own uncensorable internet within an internet. This is my quote. Via subchains, so Theta tokens will be needed to create these subchains. NFT digital rights management, which I touched on a moment ago. Technology to protect copyrighted works from being used without permission, such as movies, music, video, and other content. Theta Metachain Software Development Kit, also known as an SDK. So this is private enterprises can run their own subchains, which is their own layer, which I just talked about, and a user-friendly Theta SDK is provided for this. Ticketing platforms. This will eliminate or reduce the monopoly of ticketing conglomerates such as Ticketmaster, allowing venues and artists to create their own and distribute their own tickets and get incentives for doing so. Bottom line, Theta Network 4.0 is casting an entirely new internet, shaping or improving upon Web3, free from censorship, which is what we all need, and I don't see why anybody would oppose or be for censorship. I don't know why anyone would oppose free speech. I have no idea. Everybody should be allowed to speak freely. While continuing with the original vision of solving the last mile video, something I talked about several years ago, the last mile video content delivery challenge, which is without the needs of centralized servers. So basically, no matter where you live in the world, once all these networks are in place or complete, then you're not going to have, when you're watching streaming videos or watching video on demand, this is also part of video on demand, by the way, that you're not going to get the little perpetual swirl waiting for the content to load up so you can watch the rest of the video. They're solving what they call the last mile video. I talked about this a long time ago. A lot of exciting things going on now. We've got Samsung phones launching their NFTs on thetadrop.com. So check out thetadrop.com, and I believe you'll see some of these Samsung released NFTs, and these were people that bought the in certain regions, South Korea, maybe others, but for South Korea for sure, that bought a Samsung Galaxy S22 phone. They got, or they were able to get an NFT, and these will be on Theta Drop, or are on Theta Drop. So, really cool stuff. You know, Theta is really turning out to be what I talked about a long time ago. It's for free speech. It's for improving video quality. It's also much more, much deeper than that. It's the Edge Store, which I talked about. It is DRM, digital rights management, with NFTs. So NFTs are not just monkey pictures. The NFTs are a lot deeper than that. And in our group, we've been discussing a lot about NFTs, the Crazy for Cryptos NFTs that were sent out to a lot of the members are now extremely valuable. Well, extremely is relative, I guess, but are valuable. They're worth about $2,000 each. I gave them out for free. And there will be others. There's other things going on. There's a lot of stuff cooking in our group. And I'm just saying, NFTs are more than just pictures of monkeys or dogs or something. It's a lot deeper than that. NFTs are actually a code which can increase your, and particularly the C4C NFT that was given out, this increases your earnings in the Theta, the Tfuel and T-bill liquidity pool. So yeah, we're messing with some liquidity mining or liquidity pool, being a liquidity provider. LP is liquidity pool, liquidity provider. Kind of a little confusing with that, but a lot of the members are making really, really great returns. And you don't have to be a member to do this. You just go to tbill.io, and you can learn how to do that, how to stake in their LP, and you'll get 50% APR minimum. And it goes higher with certain NFTs that are connected to it. Now I might talk about that later on in some future videos. For now, this is Theta 4.0 in a nutshell. Theta holders, if you're holding Theta, I wouldn't give up on it. I still think that Theta is going to go a lot higher in value. I haven't sold any Theta. People say, oh, you recashed out. You're just now living comfy and all that. You don't care about anybody else. No, that's not true at all. I'm very active on Twitter and the Patreon group. I'm answering questions all day long and via email too. A lot of people have questions, and I was there 5 years ago. I had a million questions, and I just went after it. I just started experimenting. I lost money, and I did this, and I got frustrated, and it turned out okay. But I wanted to shorten that step for a lot of people, make it a bit easier, do a little bit of hand holding. Still, people need to do their own work. They need to make their own decisions as well, their own financial decisions. But I do a little bit of hand holding as well, and the group itself does some hand holding for that. But yeah, check out thetaswap.io or tbill.io and learn how to use their liquidity pool, and you'll earn 50% APR or better. So just if you want to do that, that's okay. Or you can continue to stake your Tfuel, earn about 9% APR per year, which is not bad. It barely keeps up with inflation, so keep that in mind. If you're earning 9%, the inflation report is 8.5%, then you're staying ahead a little bit. If you're earning 1%, you're not staying ahead at all. So keep that in mind. You really want aggressive APRs or APYs, and you need about 9-10% or higher. And staking Theta is it's only a 2%, so you might be a little bit in the red on that one if you're staking it. It's better than holding it in a savings account, but they're looking at doing wrapped Theta as well, so that might be used in the future liquidity pools. So that's to come. More updates to come on that. This is Digital Dave. That's all I got for today. I'll see you next time.